What's going on YouTube, RoboKast Gaming here. In this video, I'm going to be bringing you guys some Unturned announcements, and this is going to be showcasing the new Unturned 3.0 Halloween update. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do enjoy it anytime, feel free to like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into the update. Okay guys, so the first main addition with this update is obviously the Halloween themed PEI map. So this is basically the same exact layout of the regular PEI map. The only difference is that the trees have no leaves, everything looks dead, and the sky is like extra orange and stuff like that. The water level is also a little bit lower, so it looks like a dried out desert. It's super cool. I really love this little update here. Looks very nice, and it definitely goes along with the Halloween theme. So again, as you can tell, the trees are kind of like dead looking with no leaves. It looks super cool actually. I really like the look of it. And it'd be cool if this map stayed around like all year, actually. I would like it. But then, of course, the ground is kind of like dead and orange. Sky is orange. Everything is just orange and dead looking. So it kind of goes along with the whole Halloween theme. Okay, guys, so there have been a couple of minor additions as well. The first one of these is pumpkin seeds. So pumpkin seeds are basically just like any other seed in the game. And what you do is you plant them and you get a pumpkin. So common sense, all you got to do is plant them in the soil and it'll later grow a pumpkin. It takes a few minutes, but not too long. The second item that's been added is, of course, the pumpkin. So the pumpkin is the byproduct, I guess you could say, of these seeds here. And whenever you plant these seeds, it'll grow a pumpkin. And pumpkins are just edible items, just like any other food that's grown by seed. You basically plant these, get a pumpkin, and you have food. The third thing that has been added is the pumpkin pie. So the pumpkin pie is basically like a byproduct of the pumpkin. So you get a pumpkin seed, then a pumpkin, and then you can make a pumpkin pie. So pumpkin pies they regenerate quite a bit of health, but I'm not going to weight that down to show you how much. You guys can learn for yourself. Be sure to play this update, by the way, because it is only a limited time. So again, you can get this pumpkin pie, you could eat it, and it regenerates health. Now, the next item is a jack-o'-lantern. Obviously, a jack-o'-lantern is one of those lit-up pumpkins with, like, candles inside of them, and you could, like, carve faces on them or whatever. So you could basically make a jack-o'-lantern, and then you place it, and you have yourself a lightable pumpkin. So it's kind of like a campfire, I guess you could say. It gives off light, and you just place it. It's kind of like a decorative torch, for example. So that's a really cool addition. I like that. Probably one of my favorite things of this update. But it's really nice, actually. And the final item that they added to this update is, of course, the Jason mask. Now, what would you expect? It's Halloween, so you have to include the Jason mask. This is basically just a hockey mask. I call it the Jason mask because it kind of looks like Jason from, whatever that movie was. That's a really dumb thing that I don't know what the movie was, but please excuse me. I don't watch too many horror movies. So, let's go ahead and go in third person. Wrong button. Let's go ahead and go right here, and it looks pretty dang cool. I do have to say it looks pretty weird with a beard, though. But it's definitely a cool addition, and I hope they keep it in a little while after the update. Okay, guys, so they also added some pretty cool stuff that I'm glad they brought in. It's been quite a while since they've added weapon cases. So, guys, so they also added in a couple of community items that I'm super happy about, and I'm going to show you guys these now. So the first one is, of course, let me find it with my giant inventory. I have way too many items in here. So as you guys know, whenever you play the game, you get drops. They could be shirts, they could be pants, whatever you want, cases maybe. But during this Halloween update, you are able to get dropped a Halloween gift present. So this is basically, I guess you could say, a Halloween case that's only available during Halloween. So it does not require a key to open, and it gives you some of these special Halloween items. They're super cool, and I'm going to go ahead and unwrap this while I'm waiting. Boom, we're going to unwrap it, see what we get. So this is just like the regular cases, except for, obviously, it has Halloween-themed items. I'm kind of glad they added these. It's definitely good for people who don't have money to buy keys. And it looks like I got a mummy bottom. Pretty dang cool. I guess let's go ahead and equip it. Okay, or not. Whatever. Doesn't want to equip. Oh, okay, whatever. So yeah, I got a pretty cool little Halloween item. And again, these are only for the time being. Now, you can keep the item after the update's gone. But the cases will no longer be dropped after the update. The next thing that they added are weapon cases. So kind of like CSGO, you buy these cases, you buy the keys, and you open them, and you could get weapon skins. So I also bought two of those. There's two different types. There's the chrome-plated and the carbon fiber. So here's a chrome-plated. Go ahead and show you what's inside. Some pretty cool-looking skins. And there's also apparently different qualities. So just like CSGO, again, there's like the blue common qualities, and then you get more rare the higher color up you go. So blue is like most common, and then there's purple, which is like pretty rare, and then red is obviously the rare super mythical item, whatever you want to call it. So let's open this, see what we get. Hopefully we get something pretty good. Now, none of this stuff is really worth any money yet because there's no established economy. So, it's still pretty cool, though, I do have to say. Looks like I got a honeycomb viper. That actually looks pretty nice. Okay, cool. Now, The other thing that they added is, of course, the other tier of weapon case, and that is the carbon fiber case. So we're going to look at it, see what we got, and it looks like we got some pretty cool stuff. Rainbow katana, that'd be amazing. Let's go ahead and open it, see what we get. But again, guys, these can all be sold on the market if you want to sell them for extra money. Super cool. Nightfall Cobra, that looks pretty cool, actually. That looks nice. Okay, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like rating. It is highly appreciated. And be sure to go check out this Halloween update. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.